A Grand Rapids pastor first got in trouble 3 years ago. Now he's in trouble again, and this time it's for mail fraud.
Target 8 investigator Henry Erb has been on his trail since 2010, and Henry's here with the latest accusations in this story.
Yeah, in 2010, we exposed the questionable practices of Pastor Timothy Woodson, who stiffed a church member on a loan for which she had co-signed. Now, the government is making a federal case out of something else he did.
Just like Jesus did when he was baptized in the Jordan. Can I get a witness in this house? I remind you.
You can still find Pastor Timothy Woodson preaching online, but his Wellover Rehoboth Church and his Life Development Center appear to have gone away. So might Woodson. He faces a possible prison sentence. A federal grand jury in Milwaukee has indicted him for mail fraud. The indictment says he used the mail to run a scam on a couple of banks. It began with a $1.5 million loan from Ridgestone Bank in Wisconsin. It used Woodson's old church on Grand Rapids Southwest side as collateral. According to the indictment, Woodson tried to get another loan from a different bank, but it said no unless Ridgestone signed off on the church building. Ridgestone refused because the church still owed money and was missing payments. So according to the charge, Woodson created this phony document showing Ridgestone had signed off and filed it with the Kent County clerk. The clerk's office records documents and sends them back to the bank. So, to keep the fake document from being sent to the real bank, Woodson allegedly posed as a bank employee and opened a mailbox in the Ridgestone Bank's name at a UPS store in this mall in Brookfield, Wisconsin. The Kent County Clerk's Office sent the copy to the phony address, and Woodson got the new $150,000 loan.
It's good news that he finally got caught doing something bad.
Patricia Knight knew nothing about Woodson's alleged bank scam, but she did know how Woodson treated her. In 2010, we reported that a lender was coming after her condo because she co-signed on a loan to buy 2 cars for Woodson when she was a member of his church. Woodson stopped paying, leaving her good for Woodson's $15,000 debt.
The finance company kept calling me. I had to go to court, and finally I had to file bankruptcy, and there's a lien on my condo.
Woodson is still living in Grand Rapids, but nobody answered the door at what is believed to be his house on Grand Rapids' southeast side today.
And it's sad that a pastor would have to get into such trouble.
The mail fraud charge could bring a maximum penalty of 20 years in prison and a $250,000 fine. Woodson's expected to appear in court in Milwaukee later this month.